So today's lecture I shall be teaching you types of sentences for grammar. Since we are finishing our syllabus with a lot of speed, to slow down, to have a change in the lectures, we shall be discussing about the types of sentences. So most of us have a lot of confusion regarding grammar, especially this question in the board's exam, or you can say for boards carries at least 4 marks. And here many of us are confused with the different types of sentences. So let us begin. So basically, when we talk about a sentence, what is a sentence? Yes, the sentence is a group of words which actually make sense or mean something. So when there is a sentence, so all the words in the sentence have to mean something or they actually make sense. For example, here is a sentence which says, beautiful clouds, white, beautiful are thee. So these all are words, but do this make a sentence and does it mean anything? No. But here is a number. Here there are a number of words, but they do not make any sense. But when you look at this particular sentence, the white clouds are beautiful. When the group of words is arranged in a specific manner, which means something, this becomes a sentence. So are we happy now? Yes. Let's move on to the next one. So there are 4 types of sentences. They are classified on the basis of their usage. These types of sentences utilize various punctuation marks. The various punctuation marks could be the full stop, the comma, the semicolon, the colon, an exclamation mark, a question mark, or double inverted commas, or even single inverted commas. So let us now see the 4 types of sentences. So the 4 types of sentences are, the first is the declarative sentence which ends with a full stop. Then you have an interrogative type of sentence which ends with a question mark. Then we have the exclamatory sentence which ends with an exclamation mark. Then we have an imperative sentence which may end with a full stop. So let us now understand each type of sentence and what is the usage of it. So first let us see what is a declarative sentence. A declarative sentence simply makes a statement or expresses an opinion. In other words, it makes a declaration. This kind of sentence ends with a full stop. So this particularly here is a full stop. So examples of this sentence are, I want to be an actor. Ice cream is very sweet. The sky is blue. So such sentences which make a statement or express opinions such as ice cream is very sweet, or express about an opinion, I want to be an actor, or the sky is very blue, which have end with a full stop, are known as declarative sentences. So the next type of sentence is the imperative sentence. An imperative sentence gives a command or makes a request. It usually ends with a period, that means a full stop, but can, under some circumstances, end with an exclamation point. For example, get out. I need you to sit down now. Please be quiet, or please follow me, or move towards this direction, which have some kind of command in that. So these types of sentences, or these types of sentences which make a request, are known as the imperative sentences. Imperative sentences end with an full stop or an exclamation mark. So let us see the next one. The next type of sentence is the exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses great emotion such as excitement, surprise, happiness, and anger, and ends with an exclamation point. So this here is the punctuation mark, which is an exclamation mark. So examples of this sentence: it is too dangerous to climb that mountain. What a beautiful dress. Oh, such a cute baby. So all these end with a exclamation mark or may have a exclamation mark in between somewhere. They express some kind of emotion. Maybe you are happy, maybe you are excited or surprised, or you are very angry. So all the sentences which either begin or end with an exclamation mark are known as the exclamatory sentence. Let us see the next one. The next is the interrogative sentence. Now, an interrogative sentence asks a question to you. This type of sentence often begins with who, what, where, when, why, or how, or do, and it ends with a question mark. For examples, do you even plan to come to school? When are you going to write the assignment? Do you know what the weather will be tomorrow? So as you see, all the statements have some kind of questions in them and they end with a question mark, which is this particular sign. So these are the four types of sentences. Let us now once again revise. So for revision, let us see again the types of sentences and what do you mean a sentence. So basically all the sentences which make some kind of sense and have some kind of meaning are known as a sentences. A group of words which makes some kind of sense is a sentence. There are four types of sentences. The first is the declarative sentence, the imperative sentence, the exclamatory sentence, and the interrogative sentence. So, my question to the viewers is the declarative sentence ends with a full stop. So, what does an interrogative sentence end with? The next question is the exclamatory sentence ends with what? Can an imperative sentence end with a full stop or it should end with an exclamation mark or it can end with both of them? So let us see some examples for practice. State whether the statements are declarative, interrogative, imperative or exclamatory. So let us first read out each of the given sentences or statements. The first is the car is very old. Please, could you be quiet? Move away, I'm in a hurry. What? Have you lost your mind? That's really stupid of you. Have you ever been to a museum? Isn't she a dancer? Do I even know you? We will not tolerate this kind of behavior. Wow, I love to watch action movies. Get out of my sight. What kind of excuse is this? My brother is a magician. What a beautiful scenery. Do your homework. Now I shall give you 2 minutes to ponder over the answers. Next, we shall analyze each of the statement and try to find whether the statements are declarative, whether they are imperative, whether they are interrogative or they are exclamatory. So let us begin in a minute. So now I think we are ready with the answers. Let us see the first statement. The first statement declares something such as the car is very old. It ends with a full stop. So the answer to the first one is it is a declarative sentence. Second, please could you be quiet? So it ends with a full stop. But is it a statement that declares something? No. When there is this word please, this means this particular sentence is a type of a request. So whenever there is a request of some kind, this sentence becomes a correct. This is an imperative sentence. So the third is move away, I'm in a hurry. When you look at the statement, it is a declaration. But if you carefully look at the tone of the sentence, it is a request or it even may be taken as a command. So this statement is an imperative statement. When you look at the next one, what? Have you lost your mind? So here we have seen that this is a strong emotion, suggestion of a strong emotion like a shock. What? Have you lost your mind? So here the particular word ends with an exclamation mark. Could you think the answer? Yes. The answer is this is an exclamatory statement. When you look at the next statement, that's really stupid of you. Do you find something similar between the fourth and the fifth statement? Yes, we find something similar between the fourth and the fifth. Both of them have an exclamatory mark in them. So the fifth one is also an exclamatory statement. So moving on to the next one is, have you ever been to a museum? So this is a statement, but it also suggests it is a question. Have you ever been to a museum? As it ends with a question mark, the answer to this is an interrogative statement. Let us on move to the next one. Isn't she a dancer? So this is also a question to you. So this also is a interrogative statement. The next eighth one, can you guess the answer? If you compare the sixth and the seventh statement, being a question, ending with a question mark, yes. The eighth one also is an interrogative statement. So we have found the answers to all the 8 sentences. The first is a declarative statement, the second is an imperative statement, the third is an imperative statement again. So again we have an exclamatory statement, again the fifth one is an exclamatory statement, sixth one is an interrogative statement, seventh one is an interrogative statement, and the eighth one is also an interrogative statement. Now let us move on to the next set of examples. So let us move on to the next one. The ninth is, we will not tolerate this kind of behavior. 10th, wow, I love to watch action movies. 11th is, get out of my sight. 12th, what kind of excuse is this? 13th, my brother is a magician. 14th, what a beautiful scenery. 15th, do your homework. So let us find the answers to all of this. The ninth one is a statement, but also it is a warning when we say that we will not tolerate this kind of behavior. So this particular type of sentence is an imperative sentence. So the answers to all of them are, wow, I love to watch action movies. So it is an exclamatory statement. 11, get out of my sight. So is it? It is an exclamatory statement. Get out of my sight. It is an exclamatory statement? No. The answer to this question is, it is not an exclamatory statement. As you know, it is also an order. Get out of my sight. So this particular type of statement is an imperative sentence. The next is, what kind of excuse is this? As you know, the statement, there is a question. So it is an interrogative statement. My brother is a magician, a declarative statement. What a beautiful scenery. This is an interrogative statement. Do your homework. Again, this is a command. Do your homework. It is an imperative statement. So here we end with the lecture of type of statements or types of sentences.